As we get ready to get started on YouTube, Brady will be with us in just a few moments. I'm Steve Neese. As we get ready for the third 14th Region opening round game, the Breathitt County Bobcats and the Powell County Pirates. Breathitt County champions of the 55th District, Powell County runners-up of the 56th District. I'm Steve Neese alongside Rick Hensley running the camera for us as we sit out beyond the left field fence, getting ready to call this matchup, Breathitt County and Powell County. The first pitch from Sebastian Howard is taken for strike one. We'll get the lineups here just in a moment. As this game just getting underway, Howard on the mound for Breathitt County, Moore behind the plate, third to first in order, Fugit, Turner, Blake Hudson, and Jaden Hudson as the 0-1 taken outside for ball one. One ball and one strike. Left to right for Breathitt County, Combs, Holland, and Adam Spencer. Wolfe County batting, we'll get that in a moment after this pitch as Howard winds the 1-1, taken for strike two. One ball, two strikes. For Powell County, you got Carter Powell leading off pitching, Levi Wells at short, batting second, and then Drew Miller in the third spot behind the plate as Howard winds the 1-2 pitch here. It's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. The leadoff hit for Powell County. So one on, nobody out for the Pirates here in the top of the first. 4, 5, 6 for Powell County. You've got Dylan Carter at first, Lacey Dickin at third, Bo Begley at second, and 7, 8, 9, Jordan Delasario in left, Tucker Ramsey in right, and the DH, Kane Knox. That's not Noah. I apologize for the typo on the graphic there. As Poe at first for Powell County, nobody out, top of the first, and Wells at the plate. These two teams played earlier this year. Breathitt County won 8-6, but Powell County led most of the way. Bobcats had a come-from-behind win in the 6th and 7th innings as the first pitch here to Wells is taken for strike one. James Turner will be alongside us here just in a little bit as I see him walking in and he's going the wrong direction. We'll get him lined out in a moment. Here's a bunt back up the middle. Breathitt County will field throw to second as Howard come off the mound. Got the out at second base, but the runner beat the throw to first. And it's still one on, now one out for Powell County. Miller at the plate for the Pirates. As Howard from the stretch with the runner at first, sets and delivers. Here's a ground ball to second. Can Breathitt County roll two? Get the out at second, but the throw to first not in time. Back-to-back fielders' choices, and you've got two outs now here in the top of the first for Powell County. You got the 6-4 put out at second base. And now two outs. Howard sets, delivers the first pitch, taken for ball one. Throw went down the first, but not in time. One ball, no strikes to the left-handed hitting Carter for Powell County. Howard from the stretch delivers the 1-0, low and away for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. Normally we set up behind home plate, but we are now behind left field. Again, crowded back behind the plate. Got a pretty good view out here beyond the fence as Howard sets the 2-0 runner going to second. Throw not in time. And I believe the count now 3 balls, no strikes. As Howard again from the stretch. Has his sign as he comes set. Delivers in the dirt. Runner going from second. They've got him. Good play behind the plate by Moore. Got the block on the wild pitch. Got the throw to third in time for out number 3. And that'll do it for Powell County here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. Still scoreless. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
As we come back to Wolf County High School Baseball Complex, I'm Steve Neese alongside Rick Hensley. James Turner here now. He'll be on the air in just a few moments as we're going to run down the lineup real quick for Breathitt County. Leading off is the second baseman Blake Hudson, Miles Holland in center batting second, and Aiden Combs in left batting third. 4, 5, 6 this way, Sebastian Howard, Tatum Moore, and Wyatt Spencer, with Howard on the mound, Moore behind the plate, Spencer the DH, and then 7, 8, 9, Preston Turner, Jaron Fugit, Jaden Hudson at short, third, and first, respectively. As defensively this way for Powell County, Poe on the mound, Miller behind the plate, third to first in order, Dickin, Wells, Begley, Carter, left to right in the order, Delasario, Trent, and Ramsey. As Breathitt County held Powell County scoreless in the top of the first. The Bobcats coming to bat now here in the bottom half. See if they can take an early lead. So far today, it has been the district runners-ups who have won the games in the first-round matchups, as Wolf County defeated Estill County in the first game 1-0, and then a 6-1 victory for Knott County over Hazard in game number 2. Breathitt County trying to break that streak here as come to the plate, scoreless in the bottom of the first, and taking the first pitch for a called strike is Blake Hudson. Hudson, a 7th grader for the Bobcats. As Pope winds the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and it's quickly an 0-2 count. Again, these two teams played earlier this year at Powell County. Breathitt County had an 8-6 victory that night, but it was Powell County that led most of the way. As Poe will wind the 0-2 pitch to Hudson. Here's a ground ball to short. Wells fields, throws the first in time for out number 1. So the 6-3 put out at first. And it's 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County. As coming to the plate now is Miles Holland, the center fielder for the Bobcats tonight. Happy Memorial Day to everybody, and then last day of the long weekend that we got with some pretty good weather so far. Of course, tonight and tomorrow, given some rain, so that may change as far as the good weather report that we've had. As Holland takes the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. I know it's a turf field. You'll hear me say in the dirt, maybe hit the chalk down the line or something to that effect. I know it's all turf, but just a habit. As Poe winds the 1-0. Taking low again, ball 2, and Holland in a hitter's count here with 2 balls, no strikes. The Knott County win over Hazard, we'll call it a mild upset because Hazard probably the favorite coming in, but Knott County had defeated Hazard a couple of weeks ago, and they did it again here today as the 2-0 taken for ball 3, and it's a 3-0 count to Holland at the plate. 1 out, base is empty for the Bobcats here in the bottom of inning number 1. As Miles Holland will square like he's going to bunt. Sure, just doing that as a distraction as Powell winds, delivers across the plate for a called strike. So 3-1 count now. The hitters count once more. It's the second time in this at-bat that Holland has had a hitter's count. As the 3-1, low and away, ball 4. Breathitt County has their first base runner of the day.
See, we got a perfect view on top of this hill.
Yeah, again, said it a little bit ago in the broadcast. The view behind home plate is what we're used to here, but just it was crowded, it was noisy, I just feel like I'm going to be better off back here for this broadcast here today. Now, if Breathitt County wins, we'll see when we come back, but for today, it's going to work out pretty good, I believe. Cloudy skies as the first pitch to Aiden Combs is in the dirt, taken for ball 1. Good stop behind the plate by Miller. And it keeps Holland at first for Breathitt County.
And so 72 degrees out here. This time last year was at Knox County. We was up in the high 80s calling this first round.
We were burning
game.
up, yeah.
Yes.
That's when we had Rick way up on the mountain
Yeah,
running the camera.
Yeah, I remember that well.
Yeah, catching foul balls and chasing rattlesnakes. As Poe from the stretch with the runner at first delivers the 1-0. Runner going. And the runner will be safe at second as the 1-0 pitch taken for ball 2. So hitters count here for Combs in Breathitt County. We've seen Combs hit one out here to left field. And, James, I didn't bring my glove. I should have brought my glove, and I was thinking that when I was setting stuff up. Like, man.
We could use Rick's hat.
We're right in home run alley, I guess, if you will, down the line in left field. Rick actually sitting just to our right, and our center field camera is to our left a few yards.
Yeah, it's a perfect day for high school baseball. All-day baseball. The 14th region first round tournament.
As Combs digs back in, I've got to count 2-0.
Feels in great shape.
Sets. Delivers, low and away. I've got it, ball 3.
Of course, the Bobcats coached by Justin Combs had a birthday over the weekend. Justin did.
Hey, happy belated birthday, Coach. Okay, so it was a 2-1 count. Check swing there is taken for ball 3.
These two teams met way back April the 30th, about a month ago. Bobcats winning 8-6, went 8 innings.
Here's the 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4 in Breathitt County. Has runners at first and second with 1 out, and Bash Howard coming to the plate for the Bobcats. Opportunity here for Breathitt County to take an early lead.
Bash Howard, number 34. He is a junior. Of course, Bobcats runners are at first and second.
As Howard digs in. Poe from the stretch with runners at first and second. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. He'll set at the chest. Kicks to the plate. Taken for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Again, so far, Wolfe County 1-0 win over Estill, and Knott County a 6-1 win over Hazard, scoring their runs in the 7th inning, 5 of the 6 runs. The 1-0 was going to be fouled off for strike 2, and Howard down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. It was Howard that had the big hit against Wolfe County in the championship game of the district tournament, the 3-run home run in the 3rd to get the scoring started for the 2 teams, and Breathitt County did not look back from there.
Also pitched a great game in relief as well.
Got the multi-inning save on it as the 0-2. Powell delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Powell County going to try to get 2 out of it. They get 1, and Howard will beat the throw to first. So it'll be runners at the corners for the Bobcats.
Powell County coached by Frank Spencer. The Pirates right up the road here in the 56th district. And we're streaming. Go to YouTube, search bar, type in WJSN 97.3. Breathitt County versus Powell County, first round, 14th region. Tournament action.
There's Moore at the plate. First pitch from Poe. Upstairs for ball 1. Miles Holland standing at third. Breathitt County 90 feet away from taking an early lead here in the bottom of the first. Got Howard over at first base. As Poe will set. See if Breathitt County puts Howard in motion. They do not. Moore will foul it off third base side for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. James, if these clouds will stay with the way they are right now, perfect.
Yeah, for the rest of this game, yes.
I mean, I know you might want to work on your suntan a little bit.
My suntan's fine. I'd rather be cool than have a tan at my age.
There you go. 2 outs, 2 on, 1-1 pitch. Lined into center field, and that ball will be caught. Nice play by Trent to get into the gap there into left center, and he makes the catch. Breathitt County will strand a couple of runners. We go to the top of inning number 2. Scoreless, due up for Powell County, 4-5-6. That's Carter, Dickin, and Begley. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
As we go to the top of inning number 2, still scoreless, due up for the Powell County Pirates, 4-5-6. That's Carter, Dickin, and Begley, as Breathitt County and Powell County scoreless so far through 1 complete inning. And we appreciate Kevin Davidson back at the station for us. We are on 97.3 WJSN. Appreciate those listening in, maybe some of the people listening to the game that just completed on their way back home. Appreciate that. But when you get home or anywhere else, you can go to YouTube, as James said. It's the WJSN YouTube Live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. Again, in the search bar on YouTube, you got to type in WJSN 97.3. Will be the first result that comes up. While you're there, like the broadcast, subscribe to the channel so you get a notification anytime that we go live. As so far, Powell County has the only hit of the game. Breathitt County stranded a runner. They're the only team to strand runners. Powell County had a runner reach in the first, but on a pitch in the dirt, attempted to swap third, got thrown out, and that ended the top of the first. So we go to the top of inning number 2, scoreless, and 4-5-6 to the plate for the Pirates.
And Steve, folks that hasn't been to the Wolf County Baseball Complex, one of the nicest in the 14th region with the blue turf and just a beautiful facility. Wolf County spending in the school board a lot of money investing in their athletic programs.
Yeah, they got the warning track with the blue turf, and then the green grass and the brown turf, all of it turf. as the first pitch to Carter taken for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Of course, the softball field over here to our right, where we sit behind the left field fence, is the same way. It's beautiful facilities for both baseball and softball here at Wolf County High School. And their soccer field getting turfed as well, as the 1-0 is across for a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
So good job by the Wolf County School Board investing in their student athletes.
Of course, the softball, 14th Region softball semifinals taking place today, as the 1-1 is in the dirt for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Don't have any scores yet. I think they started a little bit ago. The 2 semifinals were Hazard and Letcher in one game, and Perry and Estill, who's the host, in the other game. As Howard winds the 2-1 here to Carter, and it's across for strike 2.
That's a nice pitch.
Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice crowd here on hand in Campton, Kentucky.
Here's the break-even pitch. Taken upstairs for ball 3, runs it full. Powell County got a leadoff hit back in the first from Poe. Couldn't get him across. And here it's a full count to Carter, leading off the top of the second. And the payoff pitch. Another base hit up the middle. So a single in back-to-back innings for Powell County. And with a runner at first, nobody out, that'll bring Dick into the plate.
Number 12, Lacey Dickin. He is a junior for Powell County. Coach Frank Spencer. So the Pirates has a runner at first base.
As Howard from the stretch. Long pause, now kicks to the plate. Outside, taken for ball 1. Good job by Moore to glove that ball. Keep the runner at first.
Semifinals, 14th Region Baseball schedule for Wednesday, I guess weather permitting. But this turf field, though, things dry up pretty fast.
1-0 taken upstairs for ball 2, and 2-0 count, hitters count for Dickin at the plate for Powell County with the runner at first. Nobody out in the top of the second. Scoreless at the moment. Powell County looking to take the lead. As Howard sets, now spins, throws to first. Back in time.
Yeah, 34 Bash Howard, a veteran, just a junior, but started since he was in 8th grade.
2-1 taken for strike 1. It's going to be 2-0 taken for strike 1. I'll get that right. I apologize. Yeah, he's played a lot of third, pitched a little, and then this year has pitched a lot.
Yes, he has.
As Howard sets, now the 2-1 to the plate. Taken for strike 2, and the count goes even at 2-2.
These two schools only met one time in the regular season. Bobcats winning that game in 8 innings.
Here's the break-even pitch. Low and in, ball 3, runs it full.
Powell County, a runner at first.
Yeah, walk would put 2 on. How we're going to have to attack here with a full count. Nobody out. Bash comes set at the chest, delivers. Breaking ball stays up and in for ball 4, and that's a hit and a walk for Powell County. Puts 2 on. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And Begley to the plate for the Pirates.
Hey, the Bobcats has a record of 18-14. Powell County 14-18. They just reversed the records.
As Begley, the second baseman tonight for Powell County, at the plate. Squares the bunt. Breathitt County believing him as they bring the infield in. Pitches in the dirt. He'll pull the bat back, does Begley, and takes ball one.
Number 10, Bo Begley. He is a senior, like Steve said, second baseman. Powell County has 7 seniors on this team.
See if Begley squares the bunt again. He does not, and he takes strike one. 1-1 count.
Powell County has a runner in Dylan Carter. Dylan is in scoring position.
Yeah, he's at second. Dickens over at first. Powell County in their red jerseys, black pants, black numbers, letters, some white trim. Breathitt County blue jerseys, white numbers, letters, and trim, and then white pants and blue trim there. As the 1-1, Begley tried a drag bunt, if you will, and misses for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 men on for Powell County.
It's Howard. Comes set. 1-2 to the plate. Upstairs for ball 2. Count even at 2-2.
Powell County in their red tops and black pants, black numbers, black trim.
Decent lead at second by Carter as here's a line drive just over the outreached arms of the second baseman, Hudson.
Nope.
Breathitt County got it in quickly,
Good job.
and it will be bases loaded for Powell County.
Yeah. Third base coach held Carter at third, but
Probably a good call. Breathitt County got it in quickly.
They did.
And that will bring Delisario to the plate with the bases loaded. Nobody out. Big opportunity for Powell County to take a lead here in the top of the second. Breathitt County going to bring their infield in. Now they say corners in and middle infield back. Normal play. Maybe pick up a double play, give up a run to get the 2 outs.
Del Sorio, he is a junior, wears number 44.
And first pitch swinging. There's a fly ball into left center field. It'll hit the gap, bounce off the fence. 3 runs will score as Powell County takes an early 3-0 lead over the Bobcats. And you got the Wolf County faithful over here cheering for Powell County to our right.
Oh, correct, yes. Yeah. The 55th district rivalry runs deep.
So it's an early 3-0 lead for.
And the Bobcats has a meeting at the mound with Coach Justin Combs.
It looks like it's going to be a quick break. Just enough to tell him to let's go. So Delisario, no, we're going to get a pitching change, and it will be Blake Hudson. I apologize. Blake Hudson going to be the new pitcher for Breathitt County. And with that, we will take a 1-minute break. Be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission Stores. You'll love shopping with us.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
New pitcher going to be Blake Hudson for Breathitt County. Howard will go to short, and Turner will move from short to second as Powell County, a 3 spot here in the top of inning number 2, and they've got the 3-0 lead over Breathitt County. Of course, semifinal number 1 on Wednesday will be Wolfe County and Knott Central.
That's scheduled, I think, for 6 o'clock.
So far, it has been the district runner-up teams that have won the opening round games of the 14th region tournament.
And Blake Hudson, the new pitcher, has an ERA of 3.16. He's just a 7th grader.
And he'll face Ramsey, the number 8 spot in the lineup for Powell County with a runner at second. Nobody out here in the top of inning number 2. As Hudson will set and come to the plate. First pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Ramsey, a junior. Number 22, Tucker Ramsey.
Hudson, a 7th grader.
Yes,
For
sir.
the Bobcats.
Young, valuable experience. He will learn this regional tournament, man.
He started the district tournament championship game for Breathitt County. Here's the 1-0 across for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So Powell County has a runner at second base in scoring position. Pretty good lead for Desorio.
There's a bunt, first base side. Hudson will field. Throws to first, gets the out, but Delisario does go to third on the sacrifice bunt.
Powell County leading Breathitt County 3-0. Number 9, Kane Knox, number 9. He is a senior.
Number 9 bats 9th in the lineup for the Pirates. As Hudson will set. He'll look over at third momentarily and then goes to the plate. In the dirt, nice stop behind the plate by Moore for ball 1. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those games where both teams put some runs up. Powell County strikes first. They've got a 3-0 lead, but Powell, the ace pitcher from what I understand for the Pirates. Here's a fly ball into right center field. Making the catch will be Adam Spencer, the right fielder, and that will be a sac fly, 4-0. Powell County with 2 outs in the second.
Job well done for Powell County getting their runner across. That sacrifice fly, 4-0. Bobcats in the hole.
The leadoff batter, Poe, who led the top of the first off with a single, comes to the plate. He singled out the middle. That was off of Howard as Hudson now going to go from the windup with the bases empty. Winds delivers. Low for ball 1.
Poe, a sophomore for Powell County.
Ball travels well here, James, with the turf. I think it travels more so now with the turf down than it did before they put the turf in. Here's the 1-0. Grounded foul, first base side for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big crowd here on hand for the first round of the 14th Region Baseball Tournament.
Hudson winds and delivers the 1-1. Lined in the center, right center, it's going to be left center field as Combs will field. Throw to second, going to be in time. They've got him. Trying to stretch a single to a double, and that time Breathitt County defensively gets it in and gets the out, but Powell County strikes first. They lead it 4-0 as we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Due up for the Bobcats, 6-7. That is Spencer, Turner, and Fugit. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It is 4-0 Powell County leading Breathitt County as the Pirates strike first. The 4 spot in the top of the second. Breathitt County will have 6, 7, 8 to the plate. That's Spencer, the DH, then Turner and Fugit. Wyatt Spencer's the DH. Adam Spencer, the right fielder, not batting tonight for the Bobcats as Breathitt County, just like they did in the first matchup from Powell County, against Powell County, going to have to play from behind. And they were able to get the win in the first matchup at Powell in Stanton, as we'll see if the Bobcats can do that again here in Campton.
They won that game 8-6 in Stanton.
This is Wyatt Spencer. Leads off the bottom of the second for the Bobcats. Powell winds and delivers. Breaking ball across for a strike.
Number 4, Wyatt Spencer Wyatt. He is a sophomore. And happy Memorial Day. At third.
Here's the 0-1. Skips off the plate for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
For everybody that served our country and are still serving, we thank you very much.
Here's the 1-1 from Poe. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Had Spencer out in front on that one.
Powell County leading 4-0.
Here's the 1-1. Excuse me, it's the 1-2. I apologize. And it's across for a called strike. Strike 3, 1 up, 1 down for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the second. And that will bring Turner to the plate with the bases empty and 1 down. Turner started out at short. He's at second base now for the Bobcats.
Number 22, Preston Turner. He is a sophomore.
Swinging on the first pitch here. Lifts it to right field. And that ball to shallow right field as Ramsey will make the catch for out number 2. Quickly 2 outs for the Bobcats here in the 4th.
Number 0, Jaron Fugit. Jaron is an 8th grader.
Fugit a ground ball to third. Fielding is Dick, and the throw to first. Scooped out of the dirt by Carter for out number 3. Breathitt County goes 1-2-3 in the second. We go to the top half of the third. Due up for Powell County, 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. That's Wells, Miller, and Carter. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. At Hazard Community and Technical College.
To the top of the third we go as Powell County leading Breathitt County 4-0, and due up for the Pirates 2-3-4 in the lineup. That's Wells, Miller, and Carter. As Powell County a 4-run second inning. Breathitt County went 1-2-3 in their half of the second. And Powell County with the momentum here going to the third with the heart of the lineup to the plate. Blake Hudson, the pitcher now for Breathitt County, came in relief of Howard in the second inning.
Hudson just a 7th grader.
Wells bunted into a fielder's choice in the first. Swinging on the first pitch, he's going to lift it to shallow right field. Turner will go out and make the catch for out number 1.
Nice catch by Preston Turner.
So quickly 1 up and 1 down for the Pirates. And now Miller to the plate. He grounded into a fielder's choice in the first. Did steal a base. And he was the one that was tagged out at third, trying to advance on a ball in the dirt.
Number 2, Drew Miller. Drew is a junior for the Powell County Pirates.
Take the first pitch for a called strike.
The world famous sports talk will be tomorrow evening at 5:30.
Here's the 0-1. Taken for ball 1, taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Not a lot of wind. Last time we were here, wind was blowing out to dead right field.
Yes,
and
it was.
Right giving the outfielders fits on fly balls.
It was right in our headsets, too.
Yeah, the 1-1 in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 out. Here in the third is Miller at the plate for the Pirates. Hudson winds the 2-1. Pulled foul, third base side for strike 2. Count even at 2-2.
Powell County up 4-0 over the Bobcats. First round, 14th region tournament action.
Miller with a hoodie under his jersey. Break-even pitch. Fouled off. First base side. Will it get out of play as Jaden Hudson gives chase? But it makes it out of play and lands. Count still 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty for Powell County.
As Miller calls time at the plate, steps out. Back in. Hudson now winds the break-even pitch. Upstairs, full count. Bobcats have stranded a couple of runners in the first. Still no hits yet for Breathitt County. As the payoff pitch, a breaking ball across for strike 3. That's out number 2 here in the third for Powell County. And Carter will come to the plate with the bases empty. He singled the center back in the second. Scored one of the 4 runs that Powell County plated in that inning.
Well, that was a nice comeback pitch by Hudson.
Blake Hudson started the wind up, but Carter stepped out. Let me do it again. It's Hudson. First pitch to Carter. Taken for ball one. Nope, strike one. I apologize. Sometimes the umpire actually says strike. Sometimes he just throws the hand out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive up the middle. 2-out hit for Carter and Powell County. And that'll bring Dick into the plate. 2 outs.
You like to see Dick and a junior. He's hitting on the season 247.
He walked in the third. Also scored a run. Walked in the second. Also scored a run in that inning. That was, again, part of a 4-run inning the Pirates had as they lead it 4-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Wind blowing a little bit. I talked about it being still. Now it's starting to blow.
Yeah, Powell County runner at first base. Dick and a junior.
Hudson sets at the waist, delivers to the plate, low and away, ball one. Thought the runner might try to take off on that one, but did not.
Scores 4-0. Powell County leading the Bobcats.
Hudson goes home with the 1-0. Across for strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 pitch, or 1-1 count, with 2 outs. Runner at first for Powell County. This is game 3 of the first round 14th region tournament. Game 4 coming after this one as the runner takes off on the pitch. This ball hit to left field, and Combs will make the catch for out number 3, and you'll get a little congratulatory there. As
Nice grab back home.
we go to the bottom of the third, 4-0. Powell County leads, due up for Breathitt County, 9-1-2. That's Jaden Hudson, Blake Hudson, and Holland. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission stores. You'll love shopping with us.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to the bottom of inning number 3. Powell County leading Breathitt County 4-0. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 1 stranded for the Pirates. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 stranded for Breathitt County as they had a couple of runners reached by a walk back in the first inning. But Bobcats looking for their first hit as Jaden Hudson will lead off the bottom of the third for the Bobcats. They'll roll it to the top of the lineup after Jaden Hudson, as it'll be Blake Hudson in the on-deck circle.
Jaden Hudson, a freshman, hitting 246 for the Bobcats.
Powell stepped off, now steps back on and winds the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Powell has thrown now 26 pitches, 15 for strikes.
Like Steve said, the Bobcats trying to get their first hit.
The 1-0 is swing and a miss by Hudson for strike 1. Count even at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Score 4-0, Powell County leading.
There's the 1-1.
Bobcats.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hudson trying to get something started here.
1-2. That one didn't miss by much. Evens it up at 2-2. Actually, can't tell you where that missed, to be honest with you. 2-2 count. As Powell winds and delivers. This one's low in the dirt for ball 3. Runs it full.
Hudson being patient inside that batter box.
Well, and the way Poe is thrown tonight, again, 30 pitches, 17 strikes, it'll pay for Breathitt County to be patient. I'm not saying don't be aggressive if you get your pitch, but be a little patient. Work the count. And the payoff pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Chased one low and in, and that's out number 1 for the Bobcats here in the bottom of the 3rd. They roll it to the top of the lineup, though, as Blake Hudson comes to the plate. He grounded out to short in the 1st.
Blake Hudson hitting .319. Hudson, a 7th grader, like we said earlier.
Takes low and away, ball 1. Poe likes working that low and away spot, and I'm not even going to say on the plate, just off the plate. As the 1-0 here, ground ball to second, as Begley Fields throws to first for out number 2.
They're 2 down now.
As that will bring Miles Holland to the plate.
Miles Holland, number 14, hitting .262. Miles is a freshman.
Was hitting the ball fairly well before he missed time due to an injury. Hasn't got back to form just yet as he takes ball 1 here on first pitch from Poe. He walked in the 1st, stole the base as well.
Bobcats has no seniors on this roster.
Here's the 1-0 from Poe. Low and away, ball 2. Again, likes to keep it low and away. And even on a left-handed hitter, it's low and in, but he still likes to work that one spot.
Aiden Combs on deck for the Bobcats.
2-0 pitch. Here's a ground ball. Scoots by the mound, gets to short to throw to first. Got him by a half step as nice play by Wells from short. Gets the out. Breathitt County another 1-2-3 inning here in the 3rd. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Powell County 4, Breathitt County 0. Due up for the Pirates, 6, 7, 8. Begley, Delisario, and Ramsey. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the top of the 4th. Powell County leading Breathitt County 4-0 here at the Wolfe County High School Baseball Complex. Due up for the Pirates here in the top of the 4th. 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. That's Begley, Delisario, and Ramsey. So far, Powell County 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 1 stranded. For Breathitt County, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 stranded. All 4 runs for the Pirates came back in inning number 2. The big hit was Delisario with the 3 RBI double, and that got Powell County on the board. He came around to score on a single shortly thereafter, and it's been that 4-0 score since. As Begley, who singled to right back in the second, scored a run in that second inning, leading off the top of the fourth for the Pirates. Blake Hudson will wind and deliver. Taking low for ball 1.
Number 10, Bo Begley hitting 206 for the Pirates.
Here's a 1-0. Up and in, they say hit him.
So Powell County has a runner on board.
And Powell County's been getting the runners on. Breathitt County's, other than the second inning, been able to kind of keep them from doing much, but that second inning, a big one for the Pirates.
Yes, it was.
Delisario, who had the double to left center, picked up 3 RBI and scored a run himself. Takes ball 1. They throw down the first, and Begley back in time.
Delisario, a junior, he is hitting 195. But like you said, Steve, had the big hit early in this contest.
The throw back to the pitcher got by Hudson, and Fugit had to run it down from third, but Begley stayed at first. Hudson sets from the stretch to 1-0. Taken for ball 2. They throw the first again. And back safely was Begley.
Bobcats trail Powell County 4-0.
So 2-0 count to Delisario at the plate. So a hitter's count here. The young man who had the big knock, the big double for Powell County back in the second. And he takes ball 3 away. 3 balls, no strikes.
Powell County has a runner at first.
Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. As time called, Hudson steps off and Delisario steps out. There we go again. Hudson will set. Kick to the plate. It was inside. Okay, they're saying that was ball 3. So I missed one of the strikes a minute ago. 3-1.
Bobcats and Pirates ranked 5th and 6th in the 14th region.
Here's the 3-1. Taken for ball 4. So a hit by pitch and a walk puts 2 on for Powell County with nobody out here in the fourth. And we'll bring to the plate the right fielder Ramsey.
Tucker Ramsey, a junior, on the year hitting .381. This is his 10th game.
He had a sac bunt back in the second. Let's see if he doesn't lay another one down. With nobody out, runners at first and second. Pirates looking to move another runner into scoring position. They got one there already, and Begley at second base. But I'm sure they'd love to have him at second and third. So let's see if that's not what they do. Breathitt County has Jaden Hudson in at first, and he's walking in as the pitch delivered. Ramsey squared the bunt, pulls back. Takes ball 1 in.
Powell County has a runner in scoring position, 2 men on, first and second.
Looks like Danny Cayeton getting ready to warm up in the bullpen for Breathitt County. As Hudson sets, delivers, low ball 2. You know, as you get into the postseason, things get a little tighter, and it's every sport.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Doesn't matter what sport you're playing. So when you get to a 2-0 count with 2 on, nobody out, in the top of the fourth, when you're trailing 4-0 in the postseason, a little harder to come with a strike than it is in the regular season.
A lot more thinking goes on.
As Blake Hudson sets. Here comes the 2-0. In the dirt, wild pitch, runners advance.
So Powell County now has runners at third and second.
And nobody out, 3-0 count at the plate.
Like Steve said, Big Danny Caton getting loose in the bullpen, number 33, a transfer from Jackson City. Got some strength, doesn't he?
He does. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
And walking.
Taken for ball 4. 4-pitch walk issued to Ramsey. That'll bring up the DH. Knox loads the bases for Powell County. Nobody out for the Pirates. This is the situation they were in back in the fourth when they played at 4 runs. And Breathitt County cannot give up 4 more runs here in the fourth.
No, they cannot. Knox hitting. Kane Knox, he is hitting on the season 206. Kane is a senior, one of 8 seniors for the Pirates. But you're right, Steve, that this 4-0 hole is enough to crawl out of. Bases loaded for Powell County.
Hudson from the windup, the bases loaded, and the first pitch to Knox is fouled back to the screen for strike 1.
One more game this evening, the last game of the first round of the 14th region tournament.
Hudson again winds. The 0-1 suicide squeeze gets it down as run will score, and if you could throw to first, a little wide, but gets it in time. Sorry, I didn't get the camera switch, but Powell County adds to their lead here. It's 5-0 with 1 out, runners at second and third, and top of the lineup to the plate.
And such a nice bunt there, but got the man across, 5-0 like Steve said. And maybe a pitching change here.
I don't know if Caton is quite
ready
just yet.
We got a meeting at the mound. Bobcats trail 5-0. Carrington trying to get loose in a hurry.
Again, Powell County getting runners on base with less than 2 outs, and they're taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
They did it back in the second. Get the sack bunt here in the fourth. It's a 5-0. Of course, it was 6-0 Powell County in the first matchup before Breathitt County came back to win 8-6.
Powell County has 2 runners on.
And Poe, 2 for 2. Breathitt County's not been able to get him out yet tonight as he's up with runners at second and third. Hudson from the stretch. First pitch, ground ball up the middle, 3 for 3. 1 run will score. They're going to keep the runner at second. Nice throw from Holland to the plate.
Well, Holland's got a nice arm, doesn't he?
Yep.
He'll hit that runner in check at third base.
And here it is, 6-0 now. Powell County runners at the corners and still only 1 out.
Levi Well, a senior, and Levi's hitting 208.
And he's 0 for 2. Butted into a fielder's choice in the first, so watch out for a sack bunt again, and then popped out the second in the third. Blake Hudson from the stretch with runners at first and second. I am sure Poe will be going to second base fairly quickly as Breathitt County throws over to first, and he's back safely. Are we going to have a discussion about a potential balk? And they called it.
Got it. As the runner moves to second base, he is now in scoring position.
So 7-0 Powell County.
Yes,
Runners still in scoring position, and Still only one out. Hudson from the stretch as Wells.
And Powell is
Call
on
time and step out.
Powell, the base runner at second base. Score 7-0. And here we go.
And we've got a pitching change coming up for Breathitt County. And we will take a break. We'll take a 1 minute break, come back in 1 minute, get it sorted out. Back in one. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge. Jim Baker.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
New pitcher for Breathitt County is Danny Cayeton, as he comes in with a runner at second, one out, and a 7-0 score in favor of Powell County. Pirates have come out hitting the baseball, 7 runs, 7 hits, and they've only stranded 1 runner. So when they've got them on, they've moved them around and brought them in. Breathitt County looking for their first hit. They have stranded a couple of runners on 2 walks back in the first, but that's all they've been able to do offensively. 2 innings of 3 up, 3 down for Breathitt County. It was in the second and third innings, and here we are in the fourth. 4 runs for Powell County in the second, 3 so far in the fourth, giving them that 7-0 lead, as it's a win or go home situation once you get to the regional tournament. That's the way it is, and so far, none of the district champions have won here in the first round of the 14th region tournament. In the first game, it was Wolfe County defeating Estill County. Estill, the champion of the 56th district. Game number 2, it was the runners-up of the 53rd district defeating Hazard. That was Knott County defeating Hazard. Hazard, the champions of the 54th district. And at the moment, the runners-up from the 56th leading the Breathitt County Bobcats, who are the champions of the 55th. Had discussion over the weekend with actually my dad, who played high school baseball in Dayton, Ohio, talking about the difference of Kentucky and Ohio baseball playoff formats. When he played, the district runners-up did not advance to regional tournaments in Ohio, but in Kentucky they do. Don't know if Ohio has changed their format since then, but that's the way it was. Got 1 out here in the fourth as Wells at the plate takes ball 1. Cayeton, the lefty for Breathitt County, pitched 1 2/3 innings for the Bobcats in the district championship game. Got the win as the 1-0 here, taken for strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 on. That's Poe out at second for Powell County. As Cayeton will set. Wells squares the bunt. The 1-0 pitch. It's going to be 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to third. Fugit will throw to first. Wide of the bag, and the air allows Wells to reach first and Poe to go to third. Still 1 out. Runners at the corners now for Powell County. And Miller at the plate. Pirates leading 7-0, a chance to really blow this game open here with just one out. As Miller squares like he's going to bunt, Cayetan throws, pitch away. Runner goes from first to second. Is in safely because Breathitt County was cutting the throw off as Howard came up, but Cayetan going to go from the windup now with runners at second and third. Winds the 1-0. Breaking ball taken for strike one. 1-1 count. Cayetan trying to keep Powell County where they are here in the fourth. Here's a line drive up the middle. That'll play at least one. Actually, it's in the left center field gap. That'll play two. As Miller into second with a 2 RBI double. 9-0 Powell County. They have blown this game wide open here in the fourth inning.
Yeah, big inning for the Powell County Pirates. So Powell County, a senior-laden team.
As Carter comes to the plate, he's 2 for 2. Couple of singles, both to center, and a run scored. And Breathitt County has Bash Howard holding the runner at second, and he's probably going to stay right there on the pitch as first pitch taken for ball one. If Carter could hit one down the left field line, he could run for days. Breathitt County's playing him middle away, or middle pull, I guess, as the 1-0 taken for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. It's one thing, lefties for the most part wind up being, a lot of them, dead pull hitters. (2-0) taken for strike one. But you have a lefty on lefty matchup.
Big Danny Cayetan. Cayetan ERA 1.33.
As Cayetan steps off, chases the runner back to second. Here's the 2-1. Lifted to left to center field as making the catch is Holland. They will double up. Miller at second on the fly ball, and Breathitt County gets out of the inning. Not before Powell County, though. Plates 5. They lead at 9-0 now as we go to the bottom of the fifth. Due up for Breathitt County. It's going to be 3, 4, 5. That's Combs, Howard, and Moore. Back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Here in the bottom of the fourth, Breathitt County will send 3, 4, 5 to the plate. That's the heart of the order. Combs, Howard, and Moore. Bobcats need base runners. They need runs.
In a hurry.
Trailing 9-0, going to the bottom of the fourth. And I know a lot of games this year they've come from behind, but this one's going to be tough to do that as Poe has not given up a hit yet. He did walk a few batters. Breathitt County has stranded 2 runners that came back in the first inning.
Yeah, big deficit for the Bobcats. Yeah, you mentioned Powell. On the season, an ERA of 3.00. I saw Prairie Central State. They are now just arrived about 5 minutes ago. They got the next contest.
It's going to be a good matchup. Perry Central, Letcher Central.
Oh, yeah.
Meehan, all those years at Hazard, always tough. And when he gets in the postseason, it seems like it never really worried about winning the district. It was always worried about winning the region. And a lot of times Perry would win the district and Hazard would win the region. And it's just the way it went.
I do think he coached a few years at Knox Central, too.
He did.
Okay.
He did. Started out Hazard, left Hazard, went to Knott, and then went back to Hazard.
That's what I thought.
So Combs, who walked back in the first, leading off the bottom of the fourth for Breathitt County. As Poe winds and delivers. Taking low for ball 1.
Combs hitting 344. Bobcats trail first round of the 14th region tournament here.
1-0 pitch, lined in the right center field. It'll be down for extra bases for Combs. Leadoff double. Combs going to stay there. No, he's going to 3. The throw not in time. Leadoff triple for the Bobcats.
Combs, that's his 7th triple of the year. Just a freshman.
So Bash Howard at the plate for Breathitt County. He grounded into a fielder's choice back in the first. Up, looking to get on at the very least, bring the run in. Breathitt County. That was their first hit of the night. Trail 9-0 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Howard hitting 458.
First pitch from Poe to Howard is taken for ball 1. Again, low and away. Talked about that a few times. Poe tonight has stayed in that spot. And Combs drove one the other way just a moment ago. There's a ground ball to or actually up the middle. Second baseman will field. Throw to first. Combs will score. So Howard will get the RBI, and it's 9-1. Powell County leads.
Bobcats on the scoreboard. Number 25, Tatum Moore, an 8th grader, hitting 323. Bobcats need to generate some offense in a hurry.
There's a ground ball towards the hole. It's short. Wells fields, throws the first, overthrows the first baseman. Not a ton of room in foul territory, though, as Moore will stay at first. That's the first error of the game on Powell County.
Yeah, you see that throw just got away from him.
As Wyatt Spencer will come to the plate for the Bobcats.
Number 4, Wyatt Spencer, hitting 338. We got a courtesy runner for the catcher.
There is one out and one on. Didn't see who the courtesy runner was.
Can't hardly see from here.
Spencer struck out in the second, looking for his first hit. Breathitt County, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 stranded so far. They got a runner at first with 1 out. As the Bobcats tried to cut into this lead that Powell County has, 9-1. First pitch taken for strike 1. Looked like it hit the outer half of the plate.
Score 9-1. Powell County leading the Bobcats.
The 0-1. Ground ball to second. They get the out at first. Second, the out at first as the double play gets rolled over, and that is the end of the fourth, the bottom of the fourth. We go to the top half of inning number 5. Due up for Powell County, 5, 6, 7 in the lineup. That's Dickin, Begley, and Delisario. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
We're in the top of the 5th, 9-1. Powell County leading Breathitt County at the moment. Danny Cayeton, who came in relief back in the 4th for Breathitt County, still on the mound at the moment, and he will face 5, 6, 7 in the lineup for the Pirates. It's Dickin, Begley, and Delisario. Powell County 9 runs on 8 hits. They committed 1 error and have stranded 1 runner. Breathitt County 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 stranded thus far. So Breathitt County needs to get a 0 on the board for Powell County here in the 5th and then get to the bottom half of the inning and just get base runners. You get base runners, move them around. Do that. Do it 1 batter at a time. Maybe you score a couple of runs in the 5th, a couple in the 6th.
Chip away, chip away. The main thing is get base runners on.
That's exactly right. As the Pirates look to extend their lead here. They played it 4 in the 2nd, 5 in the 4th. Scoreless in the 1st and 3rd. But the innings that they have scored runs, they've scored them in a bunch.
Yeah, they have. And, defensively, Pirates made some big plays too, pitching well. So one of Powell County's better games, and they saved it to the first round of the 14th region tournament.
So Dickin at the plate for Powell County is Cayeton from the stretch. That's going to be from the windup. Winds and delivers. Away for ball 1.
Dickin hitting .247.
The 1-0 skips in the dirt for ball 2, and it's a hitter's count for Dickin here to start the 5th. In the innings that Powell County has scored their runs, they've got not just the first batter on, which they've done, I think, pretty well in every inning. They've got the first 2 batters on. As Cayeton winds the 2-0. Upstairs for ball 3.
Cayeton, the Jackson City transfer, big number 33.
He steps off as Dickin will step out. Time called.
Danny Cayeton, he is a junior.
Winds the 3-0. That one's across for a strike. 3-1 the count now. A walk and a fly out so far for Dickin. And he's ahead in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. He's also scored a run. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Across for strike 2. Count is full now.
We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN.
Payoff pitch. Here's a fly ball to center as Holland will run it down. 4 out, number 1. Breathitt County gets that first out on the first batter.
Nice catch by Holland. Number 10, Bo Begley. Bo, a senior, hitting 165. Bo has 14 hits on this season.
1 for 1 tonight as he fouls off the first pitch, third base side for strike 1. He singled to right back in inning number 2, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. That was leading off the 4th as well, and he's scored each time he's got on base. So 2 runs scored so far tonight. The 0-1 pitch fouled off again for strike 2.
Same spot. Bobcats trailing this one. The winner of this will face the winner of Prairie Central versus Letcher Wednesday around 8 p.m.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Nice pitch by Cayetan.
2 up, 2 down for Powell County here in the 5th as Delisario will come to the plate. He doubled in the 2nd, has 3 runs batted in, scored a couple of runs. He walked in the 4th. So he's been part of each of the big innings in the 2nd and 4th innings for Powell County so far tonight. At the plate with the bases empty and 2 down.
Delisario hitting 195.
The first pitch goes outside for ball 1.
You feel that wind picking up a little bit. Here in our headsets.
Here's the 1-0. Away, breaking ball for ball 2.
Bases empty for Powell County, and for their first batter of the inning did not get on base.
And 2-0 is taken for strike 1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Shallow center field, and it'll be Howard from shortstop making the catch for out number 3. So Powell County goes 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. They still lead at 9-1 going to the bottom half of inning number 5. Breathitt County with 7, 8, 9 to the plate. That's Cayetan, Fugit, and Jaden Hudson. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Breathitt County coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. They trail Powell County 9-1. 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 1 stranded for Powell County. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 stranded so far for Breathitt County as the Bobcats have 7, 8, 9 to the plate. That's Cayetan, Fugit, and Jaden Hudson. The Bobcats looking for base runners so that they can move them around and bring them in. Powell County 2 innings with plus runs. They had a 4-run second and a 5-run fourth. Breathitt County got their run in the bottom half of the 4th.
Yeah, Bobcats just has to get runners on base. And like you said, Steve, move them around.
We appreciate everybody listening on 97.3 WJSN and watching on our YouTube live channel, youtube.com, WJSN 97.3. If you've not found it, search that in the search bar as the first pitch to Cayetan is taken for ball 1.
Cayetan, a junior, hitting 250.
There's a 1-0. Line drive in the right center field.
One
It'll
drop.
be down for a leadoff single for the Bobcats. So leadoff man aboard for Breathitt County. Let's see if they come with a courtesy runner. As Jaron Fugit coming to the plate. Don't see a courtesy runner going out just yet for Breathitt County. Going to leave Cayetan at first. Fugit 0 for 1, grounded out to short in the 2nd inning. Up with the runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth. Takes low and away for ball one.
Bobcats had a runner at first base.
Again, low and away, low and away, low and away. You're hearing that a lot. As that's where Powell's been working Breathitt County so far. Here's the 1-0. Lifted into right field, but foul. Let's make it out of play for strike one.
Bobcats trail and trying to get some offense generated here.
Powell from the stretch with the 1-1 count. Runner at first for Breathitt County. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike two. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out at the moment. Jaden Hudson in the on-deck circle for the Bobcats. They trail it 9-1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt. Gets by the catcher, goes back to the screen, but
Carrington didn't go.
Carrington didn't go.
He started to.
Again, I've talked about it before. You err on the side of caution sometimes. You'd rather have the base runner than get thrown out. But Breathitt County trailing 9-1. They need more base runners, more than just the one. 2-2 count at the plate. And the break even is taken for strike three. So it's 1 out for the Bobcats here in the fifth. Carrington still at first, and Jaden Hudson to the plate. The lefty struck out back in the third. Looking for his first hit. Breathitt County, 1 run on only 2 hits so far as we're in the bottom of the fifth.
Jaden Hudson on the year, 17 hits, 12 RBIs, hitting .246.
Poe from the stretch, sets at the waist, goes to the plate. Hudson squared the bunt, pulls back, takes ball one.
Carrington at first base for the Bobcats.
Here's the 1-0. Chopped foul for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Powell County jumped on the Bobcats back in the second. They've not looked back thus far. 9-1 Powell County leads Breathitt County in the bottom of the fifth with 1 out, 1 on for the Bobcats. As they look to cut into this lead, even if it's just by a run.
They keep chopping and chipping away.
1-1 away for ball two. 2-1 the count.
These games here, Steve, of course, have 4 officials. We're used to having 2 or sometimes 1 in the regular season.
Had 1 in one of the softball games we had on. Had 3 in the district tournament. As the 2-1 is taken low for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. That was pitch number 54 for Poe.
Carrington at first base.
Oval set, checks the runner, goes to the plate with the 3-1. That one's taken for strike two. Runs it full. Again, 55 pitches, 31 strikes, 24 out of the zone for Poe. So for Breathitt County, just be patient and watch the pitch low and away. And for lefty low and in, this one's going to be yanked foul by Jaden Hudson. Count remains full at 3-2.
Score at 9-1. Bobcats trailing Powell County from the 56th district.
Payoff pitch. Lifted right field side. Will it get down? It will not. Delisario goes over and makes the catch on the line. Nice catch by Delisario. For out number 2 for Breathitt County. left field line. Delisario covered it. Cayeton still at first as Breathitt County rolls to the top of the lineup. It'd be Blake Hudson coming to the plate for the Bobcats. He's 0 for 2, couple of ground outs, one to short, one to second. He's kept it up the middle. Let's see if he can get one into a gap somewhere.
Blake hitting .319.
First pitch taken for strike one.
Cayeton at first base.
Here's the 0-1 from Powell. Breaking ball stays in for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bobcats just needs to score a run, start chipping away at this 9-2-1 hole they're in.
1-1 pitch, ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Begley Fields throws to first for out number 3. So Breathitt County got a hit, but they strand the runner. And we go to the top of the 6th. It's still 9-1 in favor of Powell County. And due up for the Pirates, 8-9-1. That's Ramsey, Knox, and Poe. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission stores. You'll love shopping with us.
8-9-1 due up for Powell County here in the top of inning number 6. That's Ramsey, Knox, and Poe as Powell County a 9-1 lead over Breathitt County. 4 in the second, 5 in the fourth for the Pirates. 9 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 1 stranded for Powell County. For Breathitt County, 1 run in the fourth. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 stranded. 2 hits, for Breathitt County so far as Powell County looking to advance to semifinal number 2 on Wednesday. Bobcats looking to make a comeback here in the final 2 innings as we go to the top of the 6th. Poe so far, who will come up third this inning, is 3 for 3. A run scored and an RBI. As Ramsey leading off the 6th, is looking for his first official at bat, a sacrifice bunt and a walk so far in the 2nd and 4th innings, and has scored a run. As leading off the 6th here, takes strike 1.
You mentioned Powell. He's played a great game so far for Powell County. Got a grounder.
Yep, 1 hopper to short. Howard throws to first in time, just ahead of Ramsey for out number 1.
Nice play by Howard. Okay, Knox, number 9, hitting .206.
So 1 up, 1 down for Powell County here in the 6th. As first pitch from Cayeton is taken for ball 1.
Base is empty for Powell County.
Here's the 1-0. Inside ball 2.
Cayeton in relief.
Here's the 2-0 from Cayeton. Ground ball to third. Fugit tries to backhand it. It bounces off and is fair. And that's extra base. No, just a single for Knox. I'm not sure how that wound up just a single other than he got the first and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it looked like a double for sure.
Powell County rolls it to the top of the lineup as Poe, the man Breathitt County has yet to get out, has singled 3 times to center twice, left center to once in the first, second, and fourth innings. An RBI and a run scored so far for Poe as Coach Combs going to come out and talk to his infield. Time called on the field. Poe, the starting pitcher, has helped out his own cause in a current 9-1 lead for the Pirates.
Yeah, he's played a great game for Powell County. As Combs talking to Captain, trying to find a way to get this young man out.
You know, in normal situations, if you've got 2 outs, maybe you put Poe on, put him at first, and try to battle against Wells. But with 1 out, that makes that a little trickier situation. You just got to try to pitch to Poe without giving him too much to hit. As you're going to leave Cayetan in.
I'm sure it's what Justin Combs was discussing with his Bobcats and pitcher Danny Cayetan. Scores 9-1.
Powell County leads it here in the top of the 6th with 1 out and 1 on. Cayetan maybe working on his pickoff move. Maybe that was the discussion as he sets. Looks at first, now goes to the plate. Poe squares the bunt, fouls it off, third base side for strike 1.
Powell County with a runner at first base.
So with that in mind, do you pull the third baseman in a little bit? Looks like Breathitt County's going to. We'll bring Fugit on, we'll say the grass. It's the green turf here at Wolfe County, as opposed to the brown turf, which would be the dirt. Cayetan throwing to first. Did they get him? They got him.
Got him.
Go back to, was that the discussion?
Lead runner out now for Powell County.
And that's out number 2.
Big out.
An 0-1 count to Poe at the plate. He takes up an in for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, that's a big out because now Poe at the plate, if he gets on with 2 outs as opposed with just 1 on, as opposed to 2 on and less than 2 outs.
Scores 9-1. Powell County leading.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that stayed in. Didn't break enough, and it's ball 2.
Yeah, picture perfect day for high school baseball. Foul back.
2-1, yep, to the screen for strike 2. Count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the 6th. Powell County leading 9-1. Break-even pitch from Cayetan. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and they get Poe swinging, get him out for the first time tonight. That'll do it in the top of the 6th for the Pirates. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Breathitt County 2-3-4. Holland, Combs, and Howard. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Hi, this is Karen Bunn, Director of the Methodist Mountain Mission. Right now, we have more items in our stores than ever before. Our Jackson store is next to the post office. We have stores in Hazard, in West Liberty, and 4 other stores in Southeast Kentucky. Stop by Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4, and take advantage of huge inventories at low prices. Methodist Mountain Mission stores. You'll love shopping with us.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We go to the bottom of inning number 6. Breathitt County will have 2, 3, 4 to the plate. That's Holland, Combs, and Howard as Breathitt County needs base runners and runs, trailing 9-1. Going to the bottom of the 6th. They're down to their final 6 outs as the Pirates looking to come away with a first-round win over the Breathitt County Bobcats. Powell County, the runners-up of the 56th district. Breathitt County champions of the 55th district. And again, I said it earlier, it's been the runners-up of each district so far today that has advanced to the semifinals. The runners-up of the 55th, Wolf County, and then the runners-up of the 53rd, the Knott Central. They advanced to semifinal number 1 on Wednesday.
Of course, Pearl Central and Letcher Central play in the nightcap.
Letcher, the district champions there. As Holland, 0 for 1 so far, walk and a ground out, has a stolen base. At the plate to lead off the 6th for Breathitt County. Powell still on the mound at the moment. First pitch taken low for ball 1.
Bobcats trying to get men on base.
1-0 taken for ball 2. Powell County has some action going in the bullpen over there. Can't see the number. Here's the 2-0 from Poe. Taken for strike 1, outer half.
Yeah, nice pitch by Poe. Carter Poe. Carter is a sophomore.
Here's the 2-1. Away for ball 3.
Nice crowd here at the Wolf County Baseball Complex.
Yeah, and some more have come in for the next game as the 3-1 pitch here to Holland is across for strike 2. Runs it full. I don't know if Powell County's looking at the pitch count. Poe now with 65. Here's a ground ball that gets through the hole, the 5-6 hole between third and short, and it's a leadoff single for Holland and Breathitt County.
Good way to start the inning.
And you need about 7 more of those. Consecutively would be nice.
Aiden Combs hitting .340 for the freshman.
He's at the plate with a runner at first. Holland, good speed. As Poe sets. Combs had the triple back in the 4th. And he's going to hit this one to center field here. And Trent will make the catch for out number 1.
A ball hit dead center.
Yeah, Trent didn't have to move much.
No, just a step.
And that's the first out in the 6th for the Bobcats. Holland still at first as Bash Howard comes to the plate. Looking for his first hit, 0 for 2, a fielder's choice and a ground out. Does have an RBI back in the 4th.
Number 34, Bash Howard, hitting .458.
Poe delivers. Holland takes off. Pitch is taken for ball, and Holland in the 2nd safely with the stolen base.
Holland with great speed. 21st stolen base of the year. So the Bobcats has a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Howard a chance to pick up another RBI. He's got 1 so far tonight. A hit could give him another. As Poe steps off. Now back on. 1-0 count. Powell set. Now goes to the plate. Away for ball 2. So Howard with a hitter's count here at 2-0.
Miles Holland at second base.
Two-0 pitch. Low and away, ball 3.
Like Steve said, Powell County getting a pitcher warmed up in the bullpen.
They're going to go ahead and put Howard on.
As Tatum Moore comes to the plate. 25 Tatum Moore hitting .323.
So with runners at first and second and 1 out, Moore looking to get on himself, or at the very least productive out. Maybe bring a run in. 0 for 2 so far, fly out, and he reached on an error in the 4th. He'll put this ball in play right up the middle, and it'll be a double play for Powell County. They had it perfectly played as Begley was standing not far behind the bag, holding the runner, and Pirates get the break on that one. And that'll end the 6th for Breathitt County. They did get a couple on, but the double play erases one of those runners, and it's going to the top of the 7th, 9-1. Powell County leads. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton, or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including four-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the top of inning number 7, and it is Powell County 9, Breathitt County 1, as due up for the Pirates 2, 3, 4. That's Wells, Miller, and Carter, as Powell County looking to add on here, leading by 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error, 1 stranded for Powell County, 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, 4 stranded for the Bobcats. So if you look at that, you could say Powell County's been very efficient with their runners as they've brought them in. 9 runs, they've stranded 1 runner. I mean, Breathitt County 1 run. They've had 4 get stranded. Yeah, they've had more opportunities. Would have brought them closer. Maybe make the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th, a little more obtainable for them.
Right.
Never say never, but as far as odds go, the odds are scoring 8 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's just not good odds, but definitely something that has been done before and can be done.
Yeah, it's achievable, but as far as right now, with make sure Powell County puts up a goose egg in this inning. If all possible. You okay?
Yeah, chair here. Come
Yes,
out.
I got you. It did. You're back in the groove now. No, you're not.
No, it's broke.
Let me help you here.
We're good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll finish this. We'll finish the game. Have to get rid of this one.
The sable lift.
Hey, it happens. The back leg,
Popped out.
popped out, and that little thing's broke off. As first pitch to Wells, taken for strike 1.
Levi Wells. Levi, a junior. I'm sorry, a senior.
He's 0 for 3. And ground ball to third. Fugit Fields throws to first. In time.
He slid first in. Head first, he slid.
That was a bang play.
He made it a close play with the extra hustle.
Get the 5-3 put out.
Drew Miller.
And I did not get the camera switch on that one. I apologize. So Miller, 1 for 3. Fouls off the first pitch here for strike 1. He doubled back in the 4th. Knocked in 2 runs and has stolen a base.
Hitting .342.
Here's the 0-1. Taken for strike 2.
Base is empty for Powell County.
0-2 pitch. Away this time for ball 1. Tried to get Miller to chase one out of the zone. He did not.
Four games today. The first round of the 14th Region Baseball Tournament here at Campton, Kentucky.
Again, the first round has not been kind to the district champion teams. 0 for 2 so far, and the third one not looking good as the 1-2 is upstairs for ball 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So far, district champions Estill County and Hazard have went down, and Breathitt County trailing 9-1 in the 7th. As the 2-2 is fouled off. Miller keeps it going after the foul ball.
This crowd keeps coming in for the nightcap game.
2-2 pitch taken for ball 3, runs it full.
The game scheduled for 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think they'll hit it unless Breathitt County has a big inning in the 7th as payoff pitch going to be fouled off. Back to the screen.
World Famous Sports Talk will be tomorrow afternoon at 5:30.
Payoff pitch again from Cayetan. Lifted into left center field, and it will bounce over the fence for a ground rule double.
Ground rule double.
As Carter to the plate for Powell County. Runner at second and 1 out.
Dylan Carter.
You got a courtesy runner. Didn't see the number coming in for Powell County. As Carter at the plate, 2 for 3. Couple of singles to center and then a fly out to center. As Cayetan comes to the plate, first pitch fouled off for strike 1.
Try to get that Powell County runner's number when he turns around. Sometimes that black blends in good with the red uniforms. Black writing.
30.
30. Number 30.
Markham.
You know what, Markham, a junior.
Here's a line drive right at the first baseman. Hudson makes the catch.
Nice.
For out number 2.
Nice grab. Powell County a runner in scoring position at second base.
As Dickin at the plate, he'll take the first pitch away for ball 1.
Dickin hitting .247.
0 for 2 tonight. A walk, a fly out, a couple of fly outs, one to left, one to center, and a run scored. That run came back in the second. The 1-0 pitch away, a breaking ball, stays off the plate for ball 2. 2 out, 1 on.
Scored 9-1. Breathitt County Bobcats trail Powell County.
Cayetan from the stretch with a runner at second. He sets at the waist. Spins, and the runner goes diving back to second. Nobody there to cover, but runner leaning.
Leaning, yes.
Here's the 2-0. Low and in the dirt, ball 3, as Moore will chase it down.
Good job by Moore to keep that ball in front of him.
3-0 count to Dickin. On deck is Begley.
Bo Begley on deck, the senior.
Three-0, taking low for ball 4. So 2-out walk issued to Dickin. Begley up with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Begley 1 for 2, singled in the third, hit by a pitch in the fourth, struck out in the fifth. Has scored a couple of runs so far. And what's a 9-1 lead for the Powell County Pirates.
Begley hitting 165.
Okay, it's in first pitch. That one's taken for strike 1.
Powell County 2 runners on at first and at second base.
The 0-1 fouled back out of play for strike 2. Count is no balls, 2 strikes.
Catton in relief.
0-2 pitch. Taken for strike 3.
Nice pitch.
So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Breathitt County trailing 9-1. They need 8 runs to keep it going. As we will take a 1-minute break, we'll be back in 1 minute for the 7th. This is WJSN Sports.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. It is 9-1. Powell County leading Breathitt County as the Bobcats have 6, 7, 8 to the plate. Spencer, Cayetan, and Fugit. Bobcats need a lot of base runners. We got a new pitcher for Powell County. Is that Knox? I believe it is. Number 9.
Kane Knox, the senior, ERA of 3.58. Going to try to close this game out.
Any other changes?
Let's see, in the center fielder.
Is that 20? No, that's
22.
22. That's still Ramsey, who was in right, came to center.
That's Tucker Ramsey.
What's the number? Powell went to left. That's going to be right field, I'm sorry.
Bobcats needs a big rally to keep this game going.
And Trent goes out. So basically they kill the DH.
Number 10, Adam Spencer, the freshman, hitting about
So
250.
they're going to let Adam Spencer hit for Wyatt. Wyatt was the DH. It's a brother substitution here. As Spencer, first pitch swinging, pops it up. And it'll be Begley from second base making the catch for out number 1.
1 down. Scores 9-1. Bobcats trail Powell County. First round of the 14th Region Baseball Tournament here at Campton, Kentucky.
As Cayetan at the plate. With 1 out, the base is empty.
Bobcats trying to get something going here.
Up and in on that pitch.
Foul back.
Strike 2. I've got it as 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty for the Bobcats.
Knox winds, delivers. Here's a ground ball to short. Wells will field. Throw to first. Not in time. It was wide. Wasn't in time anyway.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got him no way.
Even with a perfect throw, as Cayetan out of the left-handed box, running the line very well. It's his second hit of the night. And that brings Jaron Fugit to the plate. At least that's who it's supposed to be. We'll see if that's who it is. I don't think it is it?
Can't see hardly from here. We got courtesy
Looks
runner.
like it's number 3 going to hit for Fugit. And that's Colby Bird.
Colby Bird, number 3. A junior hitting 218. Also got a courtesy runner on. Can't see that number from here.
Was that Jake Fugit, number 5?
That's usually who runs for
I
them.
think that's who it was. That's who it looked like to me running across the field.
Jake's a freshman.
His first pitch to Bird is on away for ball 1.
Yes. So Bobcats has a runner at first base.
One 1-0 count to Bird at the plate. There's a 1-0 from Knox. Low for ball 2.
The winner will face this game, Ledger and Prairie Central that plays next.
2-0, now 2-1. As Knox sets the 2-1 pitch. Away for ball 3.
Bobcats runner at first base.
Three-one count. Bird, a hitter's count here for Breathitt County. They're down to their final 2 outs. The 3-1 is across for strike 2. Runs it full. So full count. 9-1 the score. Powell County leading Breathitt County here in the bottom of the 7th.
That wind on top of the hill here.
Payoff pitch taken for strike 3.
Oh, he thought he had a walk. Yeah, I thought it was 2. That was a ball 4. So did Bird, but the home plate official thought otherwise.
As Jaden Hudson comes to the plate with 2 outs and 1 on. Bobcats trailing 9-1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the lineup goes into the on-deck circle.
Hudson hitting 246.
As Knox will set with the runner at first. And a swing and a miss from Hudson on the first pitch for strike 1.
Runner at first base for the Bobcats. Jake Fugit.
Knox checks the runner. Now goes to the plate with the 0-1. This one's going to be fouled out of play, third base side for strike 2. appreciate those that's hung in with us throughout the game. The 0-2 count and 2 outs. In a 9-1 game that Powell County leads Breathitt County. Runner at first. Bobcats down to their final strike as Knox from the waist now. The 0-2 upstairs, ball 1.
Bobcats have a big following here this evening or this afternoon.
One-two pitch, up and in. Ball 2, count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Powell County not holding the runner at first. Here's the break even. Up and away, ball 3. Runner does go ahead and take second. If you're not going to hold him, he'll take it.
They got 16, Caleb Bailey.
Oh, okay. It
Caleb,
is.
a
You're
sophomore.
right.
We can see the jerseys better now.
He got a little closer.
Yeah, they're a little closer to us. We can see.
It happens. Payoff pitch from Knox. Fouled off. Once again, Jaden Hudson keeping the at-bat going.
So Bailey at second base in scoring position for the Bobcats.
Top of the lineup in the on-deck circle for Breathitt County. That's Blake Hudson. If Jaden Hudson can reach base here. Full count, 2 outs. As Knox sets. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll do it. Powell County gets the win.
Powell County, will they improve to 15-18? Bobcats, they will end this season with a record of 18-15.
Powell will be the winning pitcher for Powell County. Howard will take the loss for the Bobcats. As real quick, we'll score it out. For Powell County, 4 runs in the second, 5 in the fourth. That was all they needed. 9 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 3 stranded. For Breathitt County, 1 run came in the 4th inning. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 5 stranded for Breathitt County as the Bobcats fall 9-1 to Powell County here in the opening round of the 14th Region Tournament. Even though Breathitt County did bow out here in the opening round, it's been a pretty good season, a season that people thought was going to be a major rebuilding year potentially for Breathitt County. They come back, they win the district for the 8th year in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Defeated Wolf County in the district championship game. And a successful year in my book. I know you always want to win a regional title. You want to get to the state, especially after Breathitt County did it a couple of years ago and got to the state tournament. But no seniors for the Bobcats here. You know, we did have a couple of seniors on the softball team. Hated to see them play their last game, but unfortunately we all have to do that at some point. But nonetheless, here tonight, Powell County came out. They hit the ball starting in the 2nd inning. They were efficient with the base runners. They got on base. They scored 9 runs, only stranded 3 base runners. And Poe pitched a really good game, held Breathitt County to 1 run on 4 hits. Knox finished off the 7th for the Pirates, and Powell County advances.
The Bobcats had big wins this season over Clay County and Montgomery County. Big win over, of course, Estill County, Round County. So big wins and some close losses to Letcher and Prairie Central. So, yeah, and you mentioned the 8th straight 55th District Championship.
Yep.
So that's a streak I'm sure the Bobcats want to keep alive. And no seniors on this team, no seniors. Powell County had 8 seniors. Bobcats has no seniors.
Yep. As next game, we're not going to be broadcasting, but next game is Prairie Central and Letcher. And the winner of Powell County will face the winner of that game in semifinal number 2, scheduled for Wednesday. That will follow semifinal number 1, which is Wolf County and Knott Central in that one. All those games right here at the Wolf County High School Baseball Complex. So Want to say thank you for those that's helped us out this year. That's John Bunn, John Couch, Garrett Stearns filled in the other night on the camera for us at the softball tournament. Appreciate that. Also, Scott Griffin has worked quite a bit for us back at the station this evening, and Rick Hensley running the camera for us today. Did a good job, as he always does. He's been here pretty well since day one.
Day one of streaming.
For us to stream starting back in early 2023. And also appreciate Kevin Davidson for running the board for us back at the station. For my colleague to my left, James Turner, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good
All the time.
Take it away, Kevin Davidson.